push this back. So plant denied for now. TPs as well. There's going to be threats coming from every single angle for NRG here, and it's up to them to see if they can put a stop to a double fight over towards Showers. Not anticipating any angle, but Verno snaps to the side anyway. Brock dealt with. Verno's low. Ethan knows it. Angles to be played for here, and he's trying to play his life in. It's a nice shot by Verno, at least to get that one kill. And Scuba on the prowl.
On the most ridiculous wraparound around the world, Scuba.
Aspas and Zekken, dynamic duo. On the duelist this time. We'll see if they anticipate this one. The timing caught. Kiko has a bullet to the temple, but Scuba wrapping from behind surely is that insurance policy. Reload committed. Scuba's around. It's out into the open. Aspas low, and time now thoroughly against Zekken. Not much you can do in a spot like this. Sharp shooting on display. The kill at the end not going his way. It's NRG.
Is not with them. So you do have the opportunity to get caught by little set ideas like that.
NRG, we know them as a team that are going to be well drilled, prepared at every moment. It's a good return of the fire there. Zekken at least takes him out. Scuba going down. It's a Stinger reclaimed. It's not the biggest gun in the world. Could potentially make the difference though, as a stack of bodies ready to fight this, but look at this. Preemptive play by NRG. They want to get ahead of the curve. And
down short.
Yeah, already got that A short control. Gathering all the way up. There's a Trailblazer as well to put the squeeze onto the side. It's drone's going to be used. It's a good shot by Aspas. Lays claim to the side of Showers. He's got some help as well alongside Zekken. That's still not going down. There's a lot of util that's being expended. Zekken collects himself another one with Mada being dropped. Aspas as well. These are just kills happening all over the place as Aspas is just going hunting for them.
Yeah, he fully pushed out through Showers. 8 HP managed to take the 1v1 against Ethan.
That's what we needed to see from Aspas. Big performances, flash through as soon as that plan comes down. Zekken was saved for the situation just like this. And Ethan's still looking for the next signs of it. Dimensional Drift is going to be utilized this time, and Zekken putting out the players. And that is a complete collapse. MIBR laid out the trap. It was NRG that stumbled into it. Forwards with that Bucky in hand. It is the weaker buy. Just spotted out. Takes with a snake bite. Top dash over, but that's a player dealt with. That was a danger player, really, in the form of Mada. All the space that he's got.
Yeah, but also you're talking about handing over guns.
Yeah, we'll see. It's accounted for. Kiko with a classic.
40 seconds and still with a player down, but that's a phantom you don't really want to put in their hands.
There you go. I mean, Ethan's way ahead of the pack there. Flash forwards. Zekken eager to draw even more blood, and there it is. The follow-up. Tex. Right.
You know they're doing something different, so Aspas is not going to run into a stack.
It's a drone forwards. Zekken is hard committed here. There's Salvo's at his feet, trying to move to the side, and that flash did not connect. Zekken capitalizes quickly. Ethan's removed. Out forwards. Verno. Verno! Drop somewhere they stand. That's a spike drop down as well. Essentially in enemy territory. The smokes in the face of Verno. Small gap to play in, but again, this is an MIBR that are not content with just leaving space.
They'd run that same push basically twice. Scuba towards Showers, Ethan to support. They're definitely going to do something different, and Aspas coming up around behind and puts a bullet.
Eager to scrap and seems to be aware that he could be able to catch a player unaware as Seeker's moving behind him. Kiko is out wide. The Seeker spoils the party though, and Aspas is gone, taken out. More and more risks to be taken when you're a player down. Might get a sound cue. Yeah, Brock is running full sprint now because it's NRG hard committing. What a shot by Tex. Verno out towards the back. This guy is just lighting him up right now. Feel like we are witnessing a very angry MIBR. NRG left scrambling right now, looking to see if they can piece together any sort of semblance of a round. They are falling though, dropping whittled to pieces. Scuba and Kiko, the last ones left. Smoke in your face, but Zekken still primed onto the angle. Few stray shots, he is low. But still steps forward, still steps up to the challenge. And all that damage done, a softened up target.
This is back to the original game plan for NRG. This is what they were doing for the first few rifle rounds.
Towards A. Not too much in terms of the way of plant and ours across the map, but a snake bite Mada. Top of the box.
There's
Blazer. Clearance into Hookah. Gets the clearance onto Tex 2 onto that corner. There's bullets firing forward. Salvos instantaneously. A flash. Stuns. Everything coming at him right now. And Mada is the first one to draw blood onto the site. Kiko slips past all of them here. Zekken's going to be facing a multitude of players there into the rapid approach all the way through short. Zekken forced to respect it. TP's back all the way over towards B, and here's a showstopper. Time to shine! Finds a target. Ethan's down and out, underhanded with a nade. Prevents any sort of reclamation there of the spike. It's still picked up. Plant online, they don't realize it's still here. Aspas hunting down the target. Armageddon's now going to be rolled out though. This is NRG looking to salvage the situation as best they possibly can. And Brock, with steady aim, rifle in hand. Brock, he's got safety in numbers. Kiko over the shoulder will help him out.
The double flank coming down short.
And that 3v3 suddenly into a 2v2.
What a spin!
NRG usually like to play a tap. Potentially though, the footsteps being heard. Verno, he had his eyes trained. Second guessing it. Wondering where this is, and Kiko's been handed the timing. Contemplating that it could have been a rotation, the plant down, and Zekken, bit of spam straight through the box. Kiko going down in the final few bullets. Scuba relying on to the shorty. Not quite a tap. Zekken was the full stick this one, moving forward. Scuba, that's half earned. Zekken has wing cons, but a shorty will do him in recovery. NRG brute force through showers. They're looking for this ult orb online onto Matter. And Kiko, in fact, that's a season and orbital strike. Reactive play by MIBR.
Lovely.
Trying to...
But it's nothing to write home about. They're still going to have to go through this guy.
Yeah, he does like this angle. He's played here before. See if they're ready for it. That's a wide face and swing. Nade, though, was primed for this. Prevents any sort of follow-up, and the smoke was instantaneous. Matter, he's gone down and out. That was over towards A. The backup policy, and Verno is just going, running around, hunting for the stragglers.
Delivering the 8th death with no kills for NRG's IGL.
This is an MIBR. They are not content with just leaving the space as is. They are hungry for MIBR.
Double Duelist holding hands for MIBR, though.
Yeah.
You know, they were constantly prolling.
Tex. He's got a lot on his plate here, but it's still able to get the
cancel. You want to go towards B, but look at these players in market. The
angles are being held. Might come down to a game of timings, but with those rifles well trained, off onto the corner. Vardo gets 2. Can't manage the 3rd, but the damage might have been done. Still an attempt to get back control, some stability into your feet for NRG. Scuba and Brock left in a 2v3. Zekken, though, immediately posted back to the wall onto the B site. Look to timing this drone, see if he can get himself potential angle, but he's spotted out at the barest of moments, revealed towards it, and that's shot straight through. Flimsy metal, it's not enough to stop it. NRG! It's going to give him a bit of information, but this is NRG ready to double swing. Taking the fight together, and it's almost there.
Just yet. And Verno's done a great job, actually, of re-establishing control and information down B long. Question is whether he feeds.
He's forwards. He's taking a fight. There's so many players in front of him. It's the one, and he spots out potential to deny the plant. Ethan, full sticking it, barely alive on a shred of HP. 4v4 still. This final round of this half is really coming down to the minor differences, and that raw in the 2v4, Aspas and Mazzino. The onus on them to try and see if they can put a stop to any of this. A tap doesn't really pull any of the attention, and the time is just ran way too short. Kills might be flowing at the end here, but this is NRG that will be dragging it 6-2-6. Here, there's players walking up.
Both of these teams going for sand pushes.
Yeah.
Constantly as a reaction to short info.
Looking for that information. Mazzino caught unaware. He's a player that will be dropped here, but Texas not to be dismayed. That is a snap to the side. Crosshair placement wasn't quite ready, but that's a player in front of it. Verno trying to stick that plant. Brock unaccounted for up towards that heaven angle. Spike picked up. Aspas now the hard committal.
They're not flipping the map, though.
No, they're not. The flank is still in control of NRG. They want to try and fight this player over here. Zekken and Tex trying to make a go of it, but Brock can just try and play his life as much as he can. Plenty of pockets to play in. The flash connects, and the shots going wild and wide. Not enough.
But now the plant isn't good for them.
No, and now players can get on top of this when it comes down to that individual brilliance. Sticking Matter all the way through. It's already on half. Plays it to push them back to Satchel and away. Matter's off claiming the kills. Forward, Zekken! Relentless!
In those kind of situations, you're not too worried about dropping the gun, but also they've always got the ability to evacuate.
That noise trying to go back in. They're expecting potentially an over-rotation, but Zekken's finished off.
Time to leave, I think.
Yeah, definitely so. Players will stick around to make sure that they can't reclaim the gun. I believe it's just a marshal.
So
still trying to fight them. This is pure confidence brimming, but overconfidence can be a bit of an issue. Still, they spot out where Brock is hiding. Running around. This is just ridiculous. Locking down where he anticipates Kiko could be.
He'd have to be a laser with the classic.
Yeah. He's been sharp with it, but not accounting for that angle. Tex mops it.
Now still look very good. They have actually forced one of the guns in this round, though. They've been doing this a lot, MIBR. And then Verno picks up a Sheriff if they fail.
Just a round out to buy. Matter, he's on that. ADS'd up. He has backup as well by his side. Brock lying in wait. End of this game, feeling like it comes down to the gunfights that are being taken. It's to be clear, and not enough to deny that plan. The snakebite came a little bit too late there. 4v4 still, though. Anyone's game. MIBR looking to take this one again through that sheer individuality, but it's Matter the one shining. Ethan towards the back of the site. Still in control of this. Texamazino. They do have mollies to play with, but right now, keeping the guns out. Convergent pass being earned up, and Matter's going to be utilizing it, using it. Tex left spinning, wondering how the hell is he going to get out of this spot. Scuba reclaims that space up eagerly and cleans up the following players. Slowly maneuver some of the pieces back over towards B. Shore it up.
Yeah, they've got the stack in the right place now.
Yeah, 3 players. That's a TP by Matter. He gets traded out, though. He had the refract to potentially get out there, but overstayed is welcome. Shots through the wall. Scuba lowers anything. The horn revealing onto the 2 of the players. It looks like a hard committal. MIBR looking like they want to go for this one. Sees not quite that. It's just a nade and a snakebite enough to clear it up with the bullets following through. Scuba timing taken and denied.
The showstopper there, because it would have been very hard to spam and deny.
Well, players are starting to take the space up now. Matter wants to see if he can try and take this fight forward. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's astonishing stuff from Verno. He's hit some major multi-kill rounds in this map so far, but that one is something else.
Ridiculous stuff. Stamps out anything that could got deadly and dangerous. Brock, he's the playmaker here. Stun does connect, but covered. Scuba's only got the Bucky. Could potentially get another gun for it. Hold on, that's a kill claim. Players are low. He's like, wait a minute, I don't want that gun still. Angles accounted for. Mazzino eager to plug in the gaps here. Horn overhead. This is getting a little bit messy. They want to try and deal with Scuba cleanly, but they know where he is. They've got him penned in, and they're just toying with him at this point. There it is.
I don't think he found a single person.
No. I think it might have been sidestep, and that could just be causing a bit of a downfall here for MIBR. They're sending it flying forwards. That's shorty second. He's getting cheeky with it now with a flash overhead here. These guns need to be good, well trained into the corner. Every player accounted for and dropped in the end. Matters forwards, and even he won't be able to get too much done there. Information, looking for signs that they can hard commit into this, but players are waiting into the wings. It's just Scuba spotted. It's a bait and switch. NRG, they've got players waiting, but they need to jump out of the smokes now. Time to capitalize. Kills flowing for them all the way. Aspas in a 1v2, making a 1v1. This guy is... Pick just comes down. However, Aspas might wade right into his sight lines, but the angle is held, and the awareness is so damn good.
It up a little degree. Could give NRG a lot of trouble, and you get to see it there.
Potentially. Zekin's going to be dropped. Wants to slip his way back in to punish. But Scuba reasserts himself, gaining control, and looks like there should be a fight going his way. Yeah, the highlights pointed out. Verno's gone. At this point, options for MIBR. Entirely leaning over towards the B side, but NRG have got reinforcements. Control is theirs. Smokes lay it down. The rifle spam while you're at it. Salvos as well going to be pushing them out and away, and the kills at least claimed there. Just that 1-for-1. Of margins, hunting forward and doubled up. It might not go his way at all. Yes, NRG had that one in a high-low. You've got this one in there, complete control unless things go direly wrong. B-long control, backside is all there. Zekin alone onto the side. Tex as a bullet to the dome, straight to Matter. Kiko though, responding, stepping up, sidestepping most of these bullets, and Ethan.
You want to give yourself... They have 5 chances to close the game. It's down to 3, but you want to make sure that every one of the chances remaining is a proper rifle round. Actually get the plant committed, though.
Yeah, look at the amount of smokes committed. Showers control for Mazzino, but again, he has to sidestep and a convergent pass. No way!
That's just a bad weapon. Mazzino only had a Spectre.
Not enough damage done. 20 HP is what Matter survives with, and that could make a critical difference. Aspas looking to see if he can plug in the gaps in their hold. Matter patience on display.
They dropped their own pit to try to get the plant.
Trying to bait it out, but that's just the one baited into the shot. Yeah, the crosshair placement is still good. Sublime at that. Showstopper waiting for that rainy day. Plant down, and this is just to push them back and create space. No one wants to hard commit into this. But that rocket, the fuse, finally dropping low enough, and the rocket does go straight into the wall. No casualties, 4v4, MIBR. It's a massive turning point. It could be the map in their pocket as long as they maintain their composure and can earn these kills. But NRG are the ones closing in. Scuba, he activates finally onto that flank and just peels his way back.
Second just appeared into his lap.
Verno, his time to step up. It's raw individuality. That's what's on display here. Scuba finally dropped. Aspas anticipating that re-swing. Snake bite, nade, or collapse. Combine their efforts, MIBR. Determined to get this one under their belt. And in a 1v3, Kiko making a 1v2.
He's got 7 bullets.
So much to overcome. Shorty out trying to find the targets, but running and gunning, toying with them. Take it. Contacting for now, but this is about to get explosive off the contact of Matter. Players waiting in the wings here. Aspas is going to be that first casualty, even over the shoulder. Matter with a follow-up. That is a 1-2 punch.
Push out the other side of the map and take some space. You know, it's a very fundamental way that NRG like to play on lots of maps.
Oh well. A few shots straight to the dome. Kiko is going to be really clean with this one. Still with those class 6s. Verno! What is he doing with that gun?
Keeping up his spectacular form from behind.
Unethical things. Brock, though, seems to be ready for this. Anticipating the push, and yeah, the crosshair placement was more than ready for it. There's a lot of damage done to Scuba a little bit earlier, but Aspas dropped down to 52 health himself. The entirety of the A site has been given up to him. Allows him a plant and allows him an in. But he needs to find a few more where that came from. Double dash in. Matter does not go down, but Aspas is opening himself up wide there to Hinder. Connects, and Scuba just slips in.
Towards elbow. At the moment, playing that 1-3-1.
Aggro.
3 suppressed.
3 tagged. Ethan trying to creep his way back up onto the line, but he's going to get punished for it. They main control, though, still maintained. Matter's here, and this is an important fight. It takes Winters one outside, stepping with the movement, but Matter in control of it. Makes the right micro adjustments and light speed to get back to safety. Rejoining with his team. Him and Kiko want to try and hold down control over towards elbow. Side control given up.
Spike's late. Mazzino had it controlling B.
Towards the side, Aspas is taking this fight straight up, but he's locked up himself and off and around all that time pressure. Matter! Back, but Matter back to the wall. There's plenty of targets now. Flashes dodged, avoided. Kiko's forwards onto this line already. There's players though, and this could get really scrappy. Indeed, it does. They've been overwhelmed. Elbow control taken over. Guns handed over. Jumping up, Bucky around, anticipating the re-swing. Ethan, it's good presence of mind, but there's so much damage done in the movement. He's just B-hopping his way out of there. Text from the side, sharp shooting with the Sheriff. Brock, though, it's not going to be any match for Verno, not when he's got that gun back in his hands. And now the swing, Mazzino's feeling it. Onto the angle, but he misses the shot. That's just a wide face. Suppressed, though, to refract. He's stuck in no man's land right now, and Matter knows it. Hunting for that kill. It's fast pressure that's being unleashed now. MIBR looking to make the most of all that. Sound cues and chaos out towards mid. No command that's going to be emanating. Mazzino now to try and put a stop to it, but I mean, Ethan is way too aware.
That is clean from Ethan, even as he's dropping down from a box.
Spike planted.
2v3 for MIBR. Verno and Zekken have got to be on point. NRG, not normally in the habit of making mistakes and creating openings, but Verno is taking risks himself. He might just spot it there, and there it is. Perfect angle. Shots going into the floor. Trying to chop them down at the ankles. It's damage done to Scuba, but no kill confirmed. Leaves Zekken in a 1v2. All on his shoulders. Trying to really lay it down with the bullets, but a snake bite causing issues, but he collects the first kill anyway. Shock bite rebounding. Brock just walks right into it.
Are only up 3-2.
It's turbulent.
It's rare that you see that.
His team's taking chunks out of each other, and now the outlaw going walkabouts here. Aspas has got to be clean. First shot going wide as that follow-up as well. There's action happening all across the map here. Multiple fronts. And the hunter with a flash. And Mazzino, yeah, he's feeling it now. Aspas, meanwhile, being pressured. Pushed into a corner towards the top section as mid, but his team's already got it, and Tech should be able to secure this kill. And there it is. Aspas will be one to find it. Then chances are the rest of the team probably is as well. Convergent paths, though, trying to take a bit of that link control. Aspas is alone, really, in this approach. He's got one player towards the back, but off all this pressure again, MIBR so happy to just slip into the gaps. Zekken Claims the life over towards B. It's TPs on TPs. The reposition over towards A main, and Ethan's taking risks to try and offset that disadvantage. It does not go his way. Double dash again over towards A though. It's Scuba looking to hold this one down. Brock behind him. But they are left in a 3v5. You have to see heroics now coming out from NRG if they want to stand a chance. Will the clearance be there in time? Scuba holding his nerve, swings out wide. That's Aspas to lead it. Shots over, lining him up, and seconds in the air, man.
That's on bind. Overshadowed in the end, to be honest with you, by Aspas and Verno, who were also playing fantastically. But we've been waiting for Zekken to have a monster game on Omen, because in theory that should be how this MIBR team manages to pull off the solo duelist well. Can Kiko keep the gun?
No.
Verno!
Drones forwards. Quick exchange of the weaponry. This is no slowing down from MIBR. Even can't quite get control of the rifle. These trades are intact for MIBR themselves, but off onto the flank matter. He likes to take timings like this, especially when he knows that he can get away with it. Still spotted out. Level of awareness there for Verno. Matter was able to just escape it.
But he's boxing them in. He's seen all three of the players from MIBR. Now they've got to go forwards.
There's only one choice to go forwards. Mazzino hits a cracking shot. Aspas is the next one up. As that just will a drive to run at them has infected the rest of MIBR. To create and make, that is a saturator, does connect. That is Fury, that's huge. Massive, in fact, so much damage done. It's Brock just cleaving through the opposition, and why not?
Almost a prediction there on Zekken's TP. But the damage onto Aspas and Zekken is also enormous.
Softens them up. These angles. NRG just willing to let them all the way in, and Brock, well, I mean, he goes down. Matador looking to see if he can at least play off that sound pressure. He's biding his time for a certain degree, but he is stuck behind his box. Difficult spot, but the light speed will get him out of dodge.
Well, here comes the flank.
Yeah, and here it is, cornered in. Zekken was trying to set that up with a bit of util and expected that it would take that time. And this is NRG again. Pit Scuba. It's been pressed out of it. Respecting the drone, this pit will be dropped. Ethan, he's collected a kill onto Mazzino. That was just how Tex is definitely caught between a rock and a hard place, but he's found himself a slight pocket to play in. This wall is causing so many issues right now. They can't get past it, but as it drops, NRG trying to fight them.
30 seconds left.
Entrenched right now onto the A site. Kiko holding down that Link Avenue, but that's a shock and a molly. Missed time, but the snake bite does the job regardless. Enough damage done in the end. Side open, off angle for Madet. Spotted out though just from the jiggles, and this has to be again firepower, brute force. That's how you pave away the victory. And Aspas slowly encroaching. Be able to find too much in terms of targets. His B side has to be the hit. Surely you can't go back to A. You have 20 seconds.
20 seconds!
20 seconds. Tex is gone down and out. That's a no command emanating, ripped out now. MIBR scrambling, lost in the dark right now. 13 seconds.
Do they even have time?
I don't know. Corrode's a big man. You got to get a move on. You got to sprint now. 7 seconds. You really have to get a go. That's barely enough time. And mid needs to be held down. Navigated the first danger, but can you get past this? Mazzino puts a stop to it himself. Waiting now, Scuba knows it. He can feel it, the pressure's there, the players are surrounding him. MIBR will not let this slip, not in the slightest. Again, no ace, a bit of a...
Mazzino's just bunny hopped through them.
Yeah, he does. No plant down still. Verno's near the back of it. Needs to be escorted straight to the side. These are kills now underhanded. They want to fight them tooth and nail. They really want to draw the blood out of them. The opponent's NRG, they can't withstand it.
Every flash, perfection. Mazzino and Zekken combined together, and MIBR are wiping the floor with wasting time here.
Okay, sure.
MIBR getting up to an 8-4 half on the attack side with great individual performances.
Snakebite does slow them down for an instance. MIBR happy to, again, get that flank going all the way through mid, clear it all the way out, but that's a punish onto Kiko. Deep TP up onto Heaven. Tex, he's not alone here. Mazzino's waiting into the sideline. This is a spike in the hands of Ethan, by the way. They want to fight and try and flip this one all the way around. They want kills before they feel comfortable, but now the spike is dropped down in the middle of nowhere. This is ridiculous. Brock is the one who has to see if he can find a way through. And with shots like that, he might have just done it. Spike reclaimed, but a danger. They haven't skirted it just yet. The shots just barely missing. Walls up, curtain in your face, lining up. MIBR are sharpshooters themselves. Smoke now has the Bucky in hand, so he's willing to slam the door shut in their face. The plant will go down without any sort of pushback. MIBR just gathering bodies and players into position underhanded with a flash. Hands over the gun. Damage done.
This time plant committed, at least.
Yeah, but the reveal's big. And shot straight through. It's pinpoint accuracy. Hunting out the remaining stragglers and... Yeah, unbroken.
Do they think about anybody being
should.
pushed up? When they see Aspas, though,
Oh
when
my!
Aspas sees them!
Player. Caution to the window. That's how I describe MIBR play in this one. They'd lay it down, and this is them trying to at least get a bit of a move on. Ethan anticipating this angle. Still Mazzino's there. Inserting himself into the conversation. Announcing himself over towards the B side. That's a spike. Drop down. Kiko walking, looking for extra opportunities to even it out into a 2v2, but he's not finding anyone.
Left.
Rejoining his teammate, though, Scuba back in it. Might be able to collect that kill. It's an easy one. Zekken, attention drawn to a different direction. But Mazzino and Aspas have rifles, and these are 1v1s potentially offered up. Kiko is dropped. Now Scuba's being pressed from two directions. Pinched. An expectation potentially. The crosshair placement could be good for this, but Aspas! Never been higher here. One more spot to Santiago up for grabs. MIBR looking to see if they can really dish this one out, but Mada straight in there. There's a force buy from them as well. All in investment from NRG on the backside of this timeout.
And most of the guns are shockingly poor, but Mada still makes it work with 8 HP to his name.
Nades rebounding here, longer to saturate. This is fast util. MIBR trying to make them mightily uncomfortable. No element where they can sit safe and pretty inside that post plant, even just denied a plant. That is a spike out in the open. 4v4.
Kiko needs to activate over towards elbow, I think, but his KD is so low. I don't know if he has the confidence. It's on the rest of the squad, and they get melted.
And they just absolutely slam the door in their face. MIBR, they follow the sound cues. They have the confidence, and they have that desire. Massive, massive credit. Resilience is on display. Inside the smoke, Aspas looking like he wants to try and take that fight. Hold on, that's a game of timings. Kiko, Tana would have fully blinded up, but you weren't expecting that, were you? Aspas shorty out, running down the opponents, but the A site is weak.
Oh, look how proactive they are as well, just immediately pulling around to the other side.
Just second home. There's going to be reinforcements arriving. Convergent paths, lay it down. That's a kill claimed. So ready to jump on the chance. Any moment. Scoop with that Guardian. More catching the flank potentially. Guns need to be out. Texas right out into the open. Brock, the weapon for it. One player down, 2 more to go. Playing back, he's got his ult online. He's got a lot of ways to win this. Zekken with a deep TP.
But he uses the smoke there, doesn't have it to cover the spike.
Yeah. Bit of a one-way on themselves, to be honest, at this point as well. It's going to be very difficult to try and get around. And yeah, he's left wondering exactly where it's even planted for. Ethan holding it forward, so NRG still active, still alive in this map.
That damage.
Be telling themselves here, and they've got plenty of ults to see if they can at least pave a path forwards to success. That's a big reveal, big damage, and Verno, despite how uncomfortable it was an ult being layered down on top of him. He still wins that fight out. Double dash over, and seconds played in. Scuba is no more. 2 players sent straight back to that spectator seat, and now they have to watch in dismay as a map that should be home territory is getting taken away.
Flashbang.
20 kills in 18 rounds for Mazzino.
It's not playing, not messing around. Ethan will look to see if he can power as well. But at least that you know that one player is there. For NRG, they need heroics, they need individuals to be popping to survive in a map like this. First kill, second kill claimed, and 2 left to stand against it, but there's that damage done. Verno as weak as anything. Snake bites flying forwards, bullets rattling, takes blade in, 1v1, Ethan can't get it done! Into the open, it's going to be a side take now. Players dropping down. Mada is trying to at least insert himself into that anchor position, but he needs some help in the bailout. The flash is excellent. Players are blinded up. And Mada and Ethan happy to jump on the chance to at least get some kills into their name here. Aspas and Verno now left alone in this spot. Mistakes really opened up for themselves. A salvo, a lot of damage done here. Aspas is weak as anything, and players rapidly approaching. This is NRG putting pace back into the game, taking back control as well. There's only so much that Verno can do in a spot like that. NRG heading in that direction. The salvos used preemptively. Horn into the back. DTP with that gate crash. Util out. Oh, what?
I mean, he knew that Zekken was there. The punish, the idea is good from Kiko. Just got to land it.
Yeah, you do just have to land those shots. Still, NRG are ready. The guns trained on that choke point. Zekken's the one who has to try and create that distraction, but hindered as well. There's plenty more util. Just lay it out one after the other. NRG is slowing down his approach, but again, the Stingers are just catching them so damn unaware. With the frenzy from long range, Mazzino doing filthy things.
And Mazzino hasn't committed with the spike. They can always back out.
Oh dear.
Tex is going to hit the backstab from heaven.
Yeah, Mad has only got the bucky.
Aspas is the bait.
It's a fight to take together. Aspas is the bait, and meanwhile, the trap already being sprung in front of them. MIBR can be potent, and we'll see what he can do with it right now. It's a ton of flashes now sent flying forwards over towards that A side. He wants to try and lock down control of it, Matter. Barely adjusting the aim. Ethan's there still. A thorn in their side into that elbow control, and there's damage done. Verno just steps up anyway. Cleans it up. Classic now. This guy's just swapping around and playing gun game at this point, but it's a 2v3. NRG left reeling. Brock's already into the site, but he's alone. One man to stand against this one. He's doing a significant amount of damage, but there's a shotgun waiting on the other side of things, and he's making the most of it. He's doing the best he possibly can. Brock! Somehow, second, 10 HP.
Might have the wrong read here.
Because he thinks there's no signs of life. Hold on, no one's holding this, but revealed soon enough. Surely, if he sees that one, he's going to move on. The second player, that's going to signal it. Sees three more. Yeah, now get the hell out of it.
This is a salvo into the safe corner of B main that you know the players are going to be in.
I'll potentially do it. I mean, Aspas has already taken out Scuba. There's a salvo flash round to the corner. That's 3 players gone. Has to be the turning point. Orb control, potential priority when you know that Aspas is one away and Matter. Waiting for the fight to come down in a position like this. MIBR are so damn eager though. They've taken up all that space towards Mail. Meanwhile, fight happening over towards A. Tex potentially cracked open that entire site. Matter's going to try and put a stop to it. The hinder, lay it down at the feet. It's good enough. Maybe even just gearing up for the second shot to go as well. Barely missed. One more bullet left. Conversion pass. This guy is eager. He's hungry. Potentially overextending. One more bullet left. The rest of his team is with him now, but our hinder's going to be wasting away now. Not too much of an advantage. Makes it difficult. Scuba is forwards. He's trying to take a timing, I think. Past his smoke. It already risks played for. Zekken is going to be cleaned up there. 18 seconds left. Smokes are going to be laid down and the TP into the back of the site. This spells it out. It's going to be spotting him now. Kiko, your dead man walking. Rocket!
But there's
gets
no
one for his trouble. No time? Surely not.
They broke Mazzino's ult.
Surely. Nowhere. There's no time. 5, 4. Get out of the way. Aspas has no time at all.
I think he's just body blocked him to lose the round.
It's done. Lost on a macro sense there. NRG. Yeah, but how the hell have they missed this timing? That is unbelievable. Flank activating from Scuba. It might be completely unexpected at this point, but Aspas, operator, he's got that one trained, and Verno just walking into their spawn, man! Scuba finally noted. Does get the kill that he needed off onto Zekken, and he's causing a bit of a distraction. Dismay in the MIBR camp. Salvos, what a shot from Tex. I was just trying to play off the rest of that util, and they are determined. NRG this time, they have players in position to at least try and put a stop to it. To pull, to try and drop it. Salvos into the corner. Zekken fake clones! And just baits out the shot and gets the kill anyway. Absurd behavior that we're witnessing here, but the Armageddon might just help them out either way. NRG, clear a bit of a path forwards with Tex being cleaned up too. They're going to be lacking options.
Locating targets.
They're going back into this B site.
Drone is down.
Mazzino spotted, and that angle not expected.
This one in a 2v4. NRG have not been struggling too much with the first kill situations. It's been closing out these advantages, and this is what I'm saying. You can't
on the clock, so the plan going down, but Heaven needs to be watched for. An angle potentially there, but Broad doesn't take the fight in time. Find out Ethan will win it. Vast match drops. It's now a 1v3 for Verno. And surely he can't do it again. Yuto flying forwards. It's not planning for him, and it just to be watched. The defuse can be stuck. Safety in numbers, and NRG have it.
Got the dash out into sight and just landed on the MIBR players as they went for the plant. Here it goes.
Here it is. No way, Verno. How's he finding this? And this is an eager NRG. They want to try and fight this one once more, but that sees connects. The Nightfall on top of it. The nade rebounds. Oh my God, you're pressed into them. And you have no choice. Pick your poison situation. Seconds already in their spawn. This is lightning fast in terms of the fights and approach taken. A lot of damage done, but already taking up camp, and Kiko was aware of it.
One enemy
Tex is behind you again.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? You clear one obstacle and there's 5 more waiting for you. Tex, if Aspas didn't get it. But the Yuto now going to be used to clearness. Again, spells it all out here. Mada's going to make a play, make a go for things. It's a good kill to be found. Recalled. Hits the frame of the door, rebounds back, and that could have been the key to win potentially that fight. Open sight lines as those smokes fade away. The spray and hail of bullets here is making it very difficult, but NRG looking to see if they can get a bit of a move on. No way! No chance.
Scuba's waiting for them to come back through heaven. They planned for heaven. Surely they're going to fight me up here. And he's wrong. MIBR decided to just push back into sight and help out Verno.
Know where he is now, though.
And they're shredding him.
NRG. First time in a long while here, but here's a showstopper to meet your match. Aspas, much bigger gun at hand, and now he's going to be looking to send this one forwards. Good catch on the Tex. Fuse dissipating, and the rocket will go flying. It does get them full sight control, but MIBR have not been content to just sit back in the post plan.
No, here comes Zekken. He's pushing that heaven smoke.
One step further forwards here. Cosmic Divider trying to get this side. What? Zekken!
He's gotten away with murder!
It's unethical! He can't be getting away with this, and NRG, they're sending it forwards again, blitzing pace once more, but Zekken, he can't be denied, he can't be stopped! But he's not being handed any 1v1s, any free kills. It's passive positions, going, exploring. Zekken! Gone down. Mada going for more. He's trying to find his players, anticipation at the peak. Have the onus placed onto them. Ethan is going to do a lot from this spot. Back against the wall again. He has teammates at his back. Scuba, let's see if he can land these shots. At least with the trade, but Tex is instantly on that line. Forwards again. Aspas!
How's he doing it?
How did he get away with it? I said it before, but they are walking on water, and the satchels to save your life. Mada is trying to run at them. Anything he can do, but it is denied to the bitter end. Down to the players of NRG forcing the issue perhaps here, but they still want to go fast and loose out towards this one with the shorties. Whoa. Good adjustment on the second shot. Mada barely getting a handle on it. Verno will be dropped. It's an important kill. Plant down as well. Not for heaven, but for main.
Huge flank from Scuba. You just got a flash of him there in B heaven.
Might be able to get the backstab online again. A critical win con for them.
The push is coming down ramp.
Yes, Mazina's not ready for this one. Reveals it early. Denies that chance. Main control. Lockdown. Brock. Whole team, in fact, activating across the board here. Aspas. Caught. Position noted. Players watching for him. And time ticking away. It's a pistol round here for NRG. It's the first round. It needed to go right for them here.
B stairs.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left. He's going to hear that flash, and he's going to see the salvo. So that should spell out quite a lot of it. The rest of MIBR are going to be joining, but Mazina's gone down early enough. For NRG, this is good signs of life. This needs to be clean.
Every round needs to be clean at this point.
Yeah.
Reverse sweeps are difficult enough in best of fives without putting yourself in a 9-3 hole on the crucially important third map.
Scuba. It's going to be precise there with the aim. Verno is going to drop him. Commit to the reload here. A bit of damage, but again, NRG not carrying too much in terms of weaponry into this one. As Kiko just going exploring because he's only got the pistol. Rule 4, as long as Brock and Ethan stay alive with those guns in their hands, it should be okay. Barely spotting Zekken, double dashing around. See what the last few players are. Again, like I said, it's Ethan and Brock, the important players in this round here. Keep the rifles active into the next, so NRG are going to be able to get a relatively strong bonus round.
Just the body language.
Yeah.
Tex has got a Bucky here. might try to work his way up vent and see if he can put pressure on Matter, who's already found an opener.
That is fast. Aspas wasn't quite ready for that one.
Star player shut down, 7th death.
It was wide out into the open.
Push on the other side, Zekken using all of this ramp pressure to go and try to take some
Roll.
space.
Kiko was ready.
Yeah, great shutdown.
Holding for all of this now. This is NRG sharp shooting. Tex, why not? Your turn next, and he will fall regardless. The trade, perfect there. 4 players alive.
And this is where you see NRG cleanly execute their 5v4s. It has been a huge strength of theirs.
Drone, but walking up ahead of this one. Scuba.
Legs spotted.
Yeah, spotting it out. There's a salvo, and that's going to push Tex into a really uncomfortable spot here into the corner. Oh! What does that matter? Snap back. That was lightning fast.
I have the spike.
And even time to just min-max and think about the ults. Matter will probably want to give that to somebody else.
You'd expect so.
Yeah,
It's going over to Scuba.
1 away.
This gives you a very clear win condition in your next round.
That's what's in there. He's got a gun back still with that rifle, and Mazzino trying to make do.
And then ult him.
See how this goes. Flash is going a little bit wide. Takes a spotted out though, and there it is. Sending it forward. Ethan is so far ahead of the pack there. Unorthodox, really. Unprecedented. It's not what you expect from him. Still to clean up. Trades Kiko coming alive in the final few moments here. Split.
What a turret. That's what you expect from the guy that they've picked up here. Added him in for his firepower. Creates a 3v2.
Retaking him at the op. Never ideal.
Oh, they're worried about Mazzino, but he's coming up behind them.
Taking time. He's so fast here. So fast indeed. Players out and wide into the open, and a shot goes wide.
Him early. Does Aspas anticipate it on this timing?
Apparently so. Scoped up, and wow, okay. Hits it. Look, he wasn't entirely aware, but
Yeah.
it's a nice play by Kiko. He just immediately made the decision to rotate there, but he still gets punished for it.
Well, he's the person that really wins the round for NRG.
That's
I think
true.
the game plan was good. They find out where mid or help over towards B with his name.
Here's the Cosmic Divide. Mazzino has a massive amount of pressure. He's still holding it down towards Pillar. He needs that nade, but again, the salvo still gets one, and plays Tex in, but the trade's intact again. Verno trying to play it forwards. Has util to do so. Clone charging ahead. Flash around the corner. Shots fired into the back. But again, a lot of players to account for. Running and gunning. 1v1. And Kiko has been astounding in his final few rounds. There's a pull already out. Zekken going to be vulnerable up here. Another tap. He's guessing where Kiko could be. Running around. Zekken! An attempt at a kill. Saturate down. Now to Nightfall. Fast going. An attempt at least by MIBR. NRG are locking down the extremities.
Zekken, though, TP'd into A.
Trying to hold down that heaven control. Zekken has been that thorn in their side consistently at that, but he needs a few more kills while he's added. Him and Verno, they combine their might to tap onto the plant, forcing out that pull, but his fights taken up towards heaven are essential now. Brock just peeking, barely at that. Stuns there, up on top of the angle. Brock! Half. Mazzino spotted.
You don't want to give him that again.
Again, he's going to be pressed hard in a spot like this. Matter! Dodging and juking. And holding it down for the rest of his team to get on.
And the op, which MIBR are going to have money for again.
He's doing a good job of it, though, to be honest. Default attack side, Viper ward he's been throwing.
To mix up the tempo sometimes.
Definitely is. Flash connects. You know there's some acknowledgement there. Armageddon! You can't get out. You have to choose, and you're going to be going down regardless. The carpet bomb claims a light.
He has a showstopper. Leave A to him.
Drone spots it. Zekken is ISO'd there, and he's suppressed on top of it. He can't get out of this spot. His ult's committed. No scope! Somehow finds at least a one win con for it, but NRG are happy to clean up the rest. Out.
This is exactly how NRG drafted up this attack side.
They're leading. To the other side of this one, Aspas will give us time to shine, but
Has sometimes been a detriment for MIBR.
we'll see here. Aspas from both forwards. That is a shot fired off. They know that has got another attack side off. Okay. Mazzino
At least a few players seen, maybe all three.
might go back to A. Order space. Absorb straight up. That operator exchanging hands. Kiko makes good usage of it. Drone broken, and now
They see Aspas, they know the showstopper's there. Scuba
All
with a
the way.
perfect lurk into A. Tex, though, could be a misery maker in this round.
Wait a minute. He's only got the judge, but he's got to do a lot from this spot. And Scuba cleans it up.
What a back clear.
Incredible level of awareness here. Scuba, the playmaker in a round like this, and this is desperation. The judge can only do so much. Aspas again left in a 1v3. He needs kills, but his head's already taken clean off.
Found the adjustment that works.
Going over towards A. Is the showstopper used off of what kind of timing? I'm not too sure, but it's definitely speeding up the rest of NRG. Jumping into the fray. Over towards the A site. Zekin's only got the judge. Cosmic Divide cuts it up. He is alone. He's isolated. Dimensional Drift could be used to see if he can get himself out here, but it's slow going from NRG. Timing by Tex. He takes it straight towards Ramp. These players are barely getting in right now. And again, that ult could be used. Here's the flash now, Zekin. Being pressured. The judge, again, not the weapon for the job. It's all just scraps. Bottom of the bargain bin, but MIBR going to do the best they possibly can. Plant going down. Tex finds another one. Big weapon picked up now. Operator in his hands. 2v3. It's a matter of survival here for MIBR. They need this round. TP across, cuts it up. These angles with the weaponry has got to be better. Surely NRG with the rifles are going to find a way through. A few more kills going their way. Recall, reset of the aim, and now it's just left down to Scuba. Scuba, 1v1 for the map win, and he will deliver them.
Even as they went 4-9 on split.
Adder. Slightest of off angles here. Bait and switch setup, but Verno, well, he's still trying to clear it, but again, the salvo is just immediately there to supplement. As soon as the contact is taken, a dash already expended and used, but a paranoia, surely you have to claim this kill, but the damage goes both ways. Brock relieves that pressure, and you're lining up for the damage, collecting and cleaving all of them. Shred of HP available, but honestly, it's already done.
Mazzino playing for this orb as well. Headshot angle being held by Mada.
He's a player you don't want to get online early enough with these ults. And already two. It is picked off though. Aspas is willing to return that fire, but a shot to the dome from range. Spectre not quite the weapon for the job, but Scuba's doing enough to dissuade it, but MIBR just jumping on the opportunity to get involved. Same could be said for NRG though. Not letting anything slip. Kiko straight there. Reinforcing that B site, cleaning up these players, and Aspas will commit to the plan and barely get out of there. Weakened, softened, an easy target for Kiko. Knives out here. Aspas is going to be the first one in, dash into the smoke, and now a play into the back. That blind and flash is perfect. Good util. See if you can lay claim to a lot of this space, but NRG, we're not going to be content with this one. Time running short, hold on, the smoke's dissipating. MIBR being pushed into a really uncomfortable position here. And they need to see if they can secure this one. The plan was denied. Second, might have claimed these kills, but now he needs to hold this one off. Swinging wide banner! He got it! He got the kill. And second, not even able to get that ace towards the end. Fast and loose play there from MIBR when they're on the weaker guns anyway. Stinger, why not? Caution to the wind, throw it forwards, but Scuba was ready, anticipating it. Their site's not going to do much in a position like that. Ethan holding it down with a shock dust, still raining. Players are in positions, but with the rifles, it should be an easy job indeed. Verno from a distance now, but again, only the Stinger. Spike is dropped down. It's a 1v2. He's hoping that they'll open it up, but Ethan, yeah, gotta wake up. Deep drone as well, gets a lot of information, clear them out. That's a Hunter's Fury extended here, but again, the range might become an issue. He catches that up to Zekin.
Oh, he's so good.
It's outlandish. How does he manage it? It's up to Aspas to see if he can correct the course. He's got the silverware out now, already with that dash. In through and out, sidestepping with the paranoia, but again, the weaponry. Scuba, Ethan, slapping down the adversaries. 5 in a row. Looks like they're going to be needing another one here. He's the one with the rifle, sole recipient of it, but Scuba's position is quite nice indeed. He can anchor into this position, a convergent pass to play himself in, and there was nowhere to run there. Aspas was caught in the corner. Deep TP, Zekin's going to be punished immediately. That's just Mada spamming into the choke.
That is absolutely brutal. The way that NRG play around smokes is world class, as it should be for the defending world champions.
Yeah, and they're tiptoeing into this one here. Confidence is brimming. It's 6 off.
Their post plant should be really strong here. Verno with ult.
Ethan, what a shot to find, and he's going to be dipping all the way back. Try and push them back. Salvo Deep into the corner, Verno forwards, pressing up now. His rifle in hands. It's up to him to see if he can land some of these shots, but they're playing off the pressure now. Ping-ponging back and forth. These MIBR players not looking to let it slip, but they look uncomfortable. At that, Scuba already creating that pressure off from the side. The snakebite and the shots. He's finding all of it in the block again. Spam anticipated. Second, ready for it, and takes.
They stop the rot.
Not barely dealt with, and that's a big reveal into Mazzino.
Good trade back, though.
It is, yeah. Necessary one at that. Deep TP. Interesting take onto it into the recall. Smoke and Matter was ready regardless. And here, the barrel might betray. And yes, Matter spotted, biding the time. Oh! Patience played too much, and Matter, what a shot, what a reaction. Double dash in, now he's feeling it. The rest of NRG looking to see if they can play themselves all the way in a 2v3 though. Still anyone's game to plan. Finally committed the damage. Done! Straight up down, Verno! He was on for an ace. More money to work with here for MIBR. Again, it's another eco round, but they're not in a position to take ecos. 7-1, this is NRG. Prime control. Kiko taking liberties here. Just executing them one at a time. Playing the team in perfectly. Verno not going to be able to withstand this much. He's got the rifle, sidestepping at least that special delivery, but yeah. At this point, his form has been unbelievable, so it's rare to see him miss shots like that. Zekken, it's a rare misplay by Brock. He's just going to be catching him unaware there onto the reload, but Zekken is pressed into a corner, stunned up. Salvo, next wave of things swinging wide. Gearing up to take that fight and wins it.
There's the star power.
The immense amount of pressure. Zekken is not done. He's not finished.
There's the individual ability that was carrying MIBR early on. Put in a tough spot and wriggling out. 5v2.
Scuba trying to take a time and pass this drone, but he's tagged up. No missteps this time, and Aspas eager. Drops Scuba, takes him out. Mada now left in a 1v5. Of course, he's going to make a play for it, but not long for the world in a spot like that. So, players away. They are currently scoping out the spawn. No command now going to be, again, sending out waves, emanating out. What is that peak? Barely able to get the kill. Yeah, I mean, Zekken gets it. Survives on 10 HP, and a deep TP goes both ways. Armageddon now pushing back this plan. There's a minute left on the clock.
Nobody is thinking about the flank.
No one's thinking about it at all. In the midst of all this chaos, this is Kiko. He could thrive. He could feast. Catches them completely unaware. No one turning around. It's 2 kills in the blink of an eye. And now the pressure completely flipped. It's MIBR, it's Zekken and Tex left to see if they can dig themselves out, but Kiko running a mockery.
Hyper aware.
Yeah, playing a bit further back. Drone to try and clear this one. Paranoia's there, but Convergent pass. Good luck, Hunter's Fury. And Salvo's at your feet. They are using everything.
Oh, that's so nice.
Long range with the assist. And oh my, almost there with a second kill. Zekken. Significant damage done to Kiko, but he is surviving. And now, dropping down, potential sound cue heard. Verno.
This time, he's not going to get caught by the flank.
It's an off angle. Kiko. Barrel pokes out, and there it is.
What a
Scuba
spot.
and Ethan. Definitely so. 2v4 for them to play in here, but this is looking like MIBR will be able to get that third unless something significant happens. Scuba shut down, trying to make the play. And Ethan now, the IGL left to do it all, but eventually shut down. Good trades intact. He's ready onto the site to receive. It's all about how you really handle it. The smoke up and over. Zekken is wiggling around. This is a playground for him right now, but Kiko! Deep TP into the back there.
He is treating it like a playground. Tex, nightmare spot for him.
Yep.
Gets drilled by Brock. First bullet straight.
Shredded by a couple of bullets. We'll have to respect that one. They do have players in position, but the dart's not dealt with. That's a saturate up and over towards the top, and he's revealed, lit up. Matter locks on, locks in, and this guy is not letting any stone be. Not from this sort of range. Shock darts a sidestep. Nade's going to sail overhead. Kiko will be spammed down as a result of it, but it goes both ways. NRG, massive player advantage, and all the confidence in the world now to just take over this map. This is what makes champions at the end of the day. A lot of you two are going to be expended on either side here. A bit of a pull. Tex, he's off the map. He's off the map, man. NRG all the way in. Liberties taken, heads are being popped. And it matters not, you can throw caution to the wind as much as you want, but MIBR are not getting past this stone wall that NRG have. Underhanded with a flash, it is pure desperation again, but again, the weapons are not good enough. 12 rounds now for NRG. NRG are just A-execing. MIBR got a stack of 4 players. Anything to try and stop the mass blast, blind firing into the wall, but they are finding it difficult to get through still. There's a player advantage. NRG though just walk up past it. No one's holding that choke point. Ethan still gets the second up to the top of the box. There's adjustment to the aim. Verno keeps his... It's all on him. Potentially spotted up onto the high ground and definitely revealed by the recon. Armageddon lay it down. Ethan just catches him. Kiko! What's friendly fire. Verno's in there, capitalizing, trying to make the most of it, but he's damaged down. 45 HP. The spike has dropped down at that. Mazzino off onto the flank, but spotted out, and Brock eager for the engagement. And even anticipating the second part of it, but Zekken will clean it up. Spike's down. Scuba. Barely any time to work with here, but both players are low. They'll go down to barely anything at all. The paranoia misses. Individuals, 1v1. Scuba seals it up once more. Try and chew through and get through, jumping, right clicks, everything being offloaded. Vulnerable to Verno, you're getting ticked down. The pressure is getting to these players, and you're starting to see it made manifest.
Mazzino, though, has found the gap. He's in through B. MIBR cancel a little bit, and they're going back into it.
Trying to hit those shots, though, against the Neon is a hard task all around. 14 seconds, nothing to play with. The spike is in the middle of nowhere. They need to carve out a path, but NRG are the ones stopping it. Short of the mark entirely. Players in the right spots, and the shots are fine. Momentum has never left NRG. Second half is split onwards. Dart reveals quite a bit there. 2 players aiming to break it, and we're going to be trying to swing into that one still. It's good shots, good damage, and an attempt to reclaim the weapon is punished. Kiko, though, he's alone. He needs help here in a spot like this. Mazzino has found slightest of corners to play in. Dropping a few weapons, spraying a couple of shots. He's eager not to give over the Guardian. Zekken and Mazzino. With the smoke fading, Kiko fully away. Money here. Doesn't have a weapon to really play with, just a classic. If he wants a way to win, he's going to have to take risks, but already Ethan is hot on his trail.
And they're trying to juggle a weapon over, but it's not.
Yeah. Ball's propped up in the fast lane. Deep TP up towards the top. Zekken landing a couple of those shots. Guardian in hand. Tapping away. He's aiming for the best. But Scuba still survives and pushes it all the way back. These players are in. They're umming and ahhing. They're wondering how to get the most. But it's a bonus. Bonus for NRG. Oh my God, man. Full operator. Whatever you might call it. Turret's going to be broken. He wants to get the hell out. Not looking to get punished, but he's also potentially getting that bait and switch. But Kiko. Oh my, so damn aware.
Completely shut down that hero rifle and dropped it in a spot that's actually really dangerous to go and try to recover.
Retrievable. Tex has got a timing though, past that alarm bot. This could be a difference maker, but he's going to be meeting. Was that Ethan running through the spawn? Knife out though, unanticipated, and there's good crosshair placement. That is a gun to be reclaimed.
They need to clean this up quickly.
Gun picked up, and they do clean it up. That is zero hesitation from NRG.
Yeah, I think that's the right protocol.
Give up side control, but at the end of the day, not losing the weapon is probably more important. Don't get away with this. There's no way! Jumping Neon in your face. And what do you do about that? The damage is done. Chipped down to 3 HP. Verno is biding his time to strike, but he doesn't have the gun. The firepower just not there.
Giving him good info to play off.
Terrence posted. It's just Cedar's weak. Good stun, does connect. Lombard into the corner, and even spotting out that play as a Scuba rooted out of the spot. Manado, he's going to answer back almost immediately there with a trade, and it looks like Brock wants to get active and into the fight. Drops down out of heaven, into hell, and this guy is a demon himself when he has that Odin. Not quite ready for it, but they're going to have bodies in position over towards A. The rest of them might be actually getting a bit of a read. They've moved their way up through mid, taking up residency now onto the B site. Plant forced out here, but this is fast and loose. NRG raring to go. Overdrive popped, and there is no remorse here. Make them second guess themselves, and the shots, oh my god, I'm not even letting them get involved. Stun ricochets with a chance to really take advantage, has already missed this wall in their face. It is umming and ahhing, it is hesitation.
Seconds left.
When they were so close on split.
4 rounds
Full
away.
of rounds, yeah, 4 rounds away from qualifying for Santiago. Lining up though, Verno. He's gonna try and topple them all down, but eventually NRG rounds in a row now, leading NRG.
Yeah, look, he's turreting the mid window now.
Yeah.
And they go for an A lobby crunch. Anticipating MIBR making an adjustment. They've taken Tex down again. You are not allowed to play the game.
This is unreal. He's been forced back to that spectator seat multiple rounds in a row without even seeing a soul. Second. It's an attempt from him to return that fire, but Matters deep posted, and all it takes is a half clearance, and it leaves Matters time to shine. Zekin again returns it.
I think
No one's on the same page. Aspas is going for a peek here. He's overstaying. NRG are not going to offer you opportunities.
Oh, no.
Snake bite, shock darts raining down. Detainment is the only choice you've got.
They're both detained.
You're forced to lose, essentially. NRG give you no options, give you no chances. They steal away.
Line. He's going for the spam through the door. Across to A lobby.
We'll see if he lands it again. That's a lot of damage. Zekin! How does he anticipate this?
He's unbelievable, man. He's a menace everywhere around the map. You don't see him.
It's just unbelievable. I think I used the term unethical earlier, but I'm going to reserve that for Brock from now on.
Yeah, I think it's right.
They're not giving him a chance to play. They're not giving him a chance to play.
They don't even get to play the game.
Oh my god, man.
He's killed everybody through a wall. No one's seen anyone in this game.
Tex has, and even then he's going to be shut down by the trade.
MIBR will have been coming out the back of Abyss and thinking, right, well, we've got another map. We've got another opportunity. I mean, what that does end up with, though, is that MIBR have got ults that they've never been able to even use.
Yep.
Tex,
straight there.
No armor, but...
On that operator, the paranoia is going to be good connection. Really willing to play off the back of this one, though. They've been stunted and slowed, at least by that util, but that's passes forwards anyway. Leading it forwards. The team making sure that they can clear out all of the little areas here, but Ethan's still playing himself in. This guy is eager to go, raring to go. Broke over the top. In through heaven is the plant tonight. No, no! Not a single chance is offered. Potential here with a util, but they might be forced to respect this one. DTP into the corner. It's getting a little bit messy. Ethan is hard committed. And the overextension, Hunter's Fury into the corner. This is everything being thrown. MIBR practically the kitchen sink to try and get something going for them. The pit still up. Bit of an issue here. Keeper's still active. You never know what could happen. This guy's alone. He's a one-man army. No way. Can't be doing this. Dodging, juking, avoiding the fights. The aim straight down. Can't get the third. But the damage have just been taken away. Scuba tap, pulls out the dart, doesn't break it, going for the kill, and at least MIBR get the one. It's the timing, and now with the util, there's no more chances. He's just got to try and weather the storm and get his team back in, but that dart is good. Aspas delivers it. To blow to the head, Matta's going to be knocked out and down by the cow, but Scuba looking off to the side. Kills claimed. NRG, they've got the guns and got the weapons. Space is theirs. And Verno tucked tight to the corner. This anchor smoke is the only respite he's got. His team is in though, ready to try and put up a bit of a performance, and Tex, okay. At least getting himself online, some kills on the board. Allowed to play the game for once in this map.
Yeah. Scuba fakes like he's running away. He's been easily the most clutch player in the game so far. Most clutch out of any of these guys at kickoff, but this would be something completely different.
11 seconds though, not a lot of time to work with, and the damage already done, so they're going to play every single round to win, even if they're on an eco, and they're hungry for the kill. Zekin desperately trying to escape this one, but Tex, Aspas, answer back. They slap them straight back down to earth and ground this NRG. Now, and that drone needs to be broken, barely at that. It's a tag onto Bazzino. He's going to be forced out of the fight, and the issue's there. Turret gone, spam through the smoke. Tex at least delivers that. Ethan's going to be dropped, but Scuba is finding his own marks. Out towards Garage and a call for the cancel. NRG want to make moves now to a different area of the map.
They're fully leaving, but they have no smokes. Ethan's dead.
Lambot spots it out. Tex is gone though, deleted. Gun out for Verno. And if he presses forwards here, he's going to be sorely disappointed. He still gets the one. Kiko trades it out, and that's the plan denied. Now picked up and running around. Mazzino with the wall up. Hold on the timing. Scuba connecting the kills here. Aspas. All the noise being made in the world now. It's obvious signs that this is going to be leaning over towards A. Bodies are starting to get flooding into the site. Trying to reinforce this all the way up. The crossfire setup is there. Aspas, Zekken activating. Verno. It's all there in time to keep taking risks. We'll be running it all the way down towards A here. There's a lot of sound cues are going to be heard. Matter. Stun offloaded and a shot here. Aspas not scared to really just square up, try and posture and push back the approach. Good reveal. Dart tags onto Ethan, but he's not done yet as well. He's working his way in, eventually cleaned and mopped up by Verno. The repeat of Aspas is there.
This is Verno getting one away from being able to get his Fury online.
Kiko. But all the way over towards B. NRG typically do a bit of poking and prodding, but this looks like a hard committal. Ethan's got the spike and he's in the back of the site. Zekken, he's gone. Finished off. And now with that pit blossoming out, this is dangerous. Tidings, Verno. Ult earned prior. Bit of respite there. Snakebite also to combo it all up. Matter playing skip rope over the top of that. Barely alive, and they don't think, really, I believe he's unaccounted for in a spot like this. He might be able to do some serious work inside the pits. Aspas.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Scoped up. Rourke, shock darts. Mazzino's brought down. Is this how it ends? A round like this, a scenario like this.
They know that NRG have to go and get the spike, but they have no clue about Mada.
No. Aspas just hoping for signs of life. Mada! He's finally there. Shows his presence, the pit drops down. And a lockdown now to give them that buffer room, that breathing room. Verno and Tex have got it all to do in a spot like this. How do you push this back? World beater form. Asp. Just a matter of execution at this point. Deep drone. Turret trying to spot out where all of these players are on the extremities. A tap. See where that swing is. Scuba, Kiko combine their might. This has to be it. The impetus, the turning point. NRG domination across the board.